Hello children, good morning. We are going to continue with yesterday's lesson today. I gave an introduction and taught a part of the lesson, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Huh? One of the physical divisions, which is the example for one of the physical divisions of the world, equatorial region. With the help of this country's details, we are going to learn about the equatorial region, which is one of the physical divisions of the world. Okay, so yesterday I told you the regions which are very close to the equator are called equatorial region. The countries which lie between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn is called the equatorial region. The countries which are located in this equatorial region are Brazil, Peru, Cambodia, Democratic Republic of Congo, Central African Republic, Congo, Uganda, Sudan, Tanzania, Angola, Burundi. Understand? So many such countries in Africa. In the two main continents which come under equatorial region are South America and Africa. In that also only few part of it, on stretch of it, on belt of it comes under this area. The countries of South America are Peru, Brazil, Cambodia. The countries of Africa which come under the equatorial region are mainly the Democratic Republic of Congo, which is in the center of Africa. Around it some 10 countries are there, like Congo, Central African Republic, Sudan, Burundi, Uganda, Tanzania, Angola and Zambia. These countries. And the New Zealand islands in the east. They all come under the equatorial region. I told you this. Then coming to the lesson about, so we have taken the country in Central Africa, that is African continent, the Democratic Republic of Congo, or in short it is called DRC. This country we have taken for our example for the study of equatorial region. Okay, so what are we going to study about its location first? So in location, what we are going to study? Where it is located, where it is lying. It is lying in the center of Africa. Okay, it is moving towards west of Africa. Understand? It is towards west of Africa. Then what, and the main river of Africa, second largest river of Africa, Congo River or Zaire River we call. It was, old name of this river was Zaire. Now it is known as Congo. This Congo River flows through this country and makes it the most fertile land. And it provides water not only for irrigation, for producing hydroelectricity, transportation, etc. Okay, and it has so many lakes on the way, Tanganyika, so many such English names. Let me read and tell you. Yesterday I already told you about it. Albert, Kivu, Edward, Tangani, Tanganyika. These are the main lakes which are formed by the river Congo. And river Congo is the second largest river of Africa. The longest river is Nile, which is the longest river in the world also. Okay, and this river is like a backbone of African countries. Why? Because Congo River serves many purposes for the people of Africa who are living around it. What are they? It works, it serves as a transportation means it were so people use this river for transportation. Why? Because this land being wet all the year, they cannot lay any roads or anything. That's why this river is used for boating, I mean for sailing from one place to another. Most of the villages are located on the banks of Congo River. That's why. So it is known as the highway of Central Africa. Congo River is known as highway of Central Africa. Highway of Central Africa. Okay. Why it is known as the highway of Central Africa? Highway is a broad road which is used for transportation actually. But why it is known as the highway of Central Africa? Because of the extreme type of climate of equatorial region, this uh, in DRC they cannot lay any big roads and all. Land is always damp and wet. People cannot walk on foot in such a damp place. That's why they take the use of Congo River for transportation. They take the use of Congo River for transportation. That's why Congo River, not only DRC but all other countries, surrounding countries, use this river for transportation. That's why it is known as the highway of Central Africa. Then next we are going to know about the climate of this area. Understand? Next point is about climate. When we are learning about the climate of this place, the climate is hot and wet, extremely hot and wet climate. Extremely hot. Why it is extremely hot? It lies in the equatorial region where sun's rays fall vertically on a smaller surface of land, making that land very hot. That's why hot climate. Wet, why? Because of this hot climate, water in the water bodies around or in this region get evaporated quickly and mix into the atmosphere, causing clouds, forming clouds, and these clouds fall onto the ground in the form of rain almost every day, heavy rain, that too. Understand? So hot and wet climate we find here. Hot, wet and even humid also. Humid means the climate air which contains more and more water vapor. Why? Because of the extremely hot climate, water in the rivers, lakes, sea around nearby get evaporated very quickly and mix into the air. That's why air contains more humidity, water vapor. Humidity means water vapor. That's why the air here has more humidity. So we can say the climate is hot, wet and humid. Precipitation is more in the air. Precipitation means humidity, rate of humidity, percentage of humidity means people get sweating all the time. This is called precipitation, nothing else. Understand? And due to this hot and wet climate, rainfall is common almost every day. Mornings are very pleasant, children here. Mornings are very pleasant with bright sunshine. As the day starts towards the afternoon, then what happens? The heat in the sunshine increases and water gets evaporated. By noon or afternoon time, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, the water vapor becomes heavier in the air and form clouds and fall onto the ground in the form of rainfall. Almost every day very heavy rainfall takes place. Okay, this is the climate of this area. This climate, hot, wet and humid climate, is very suitable for growing dense forests. Dense means very thick forests grow here. Understand? That's why DRC has world's the second largest rainforest. Second largest rainforest. World's second largest rainforest you can find in DRC. Then where is the first largest rainforest in the world? It is in South America, Amazon basin. This is Congo basin. You know what is basin? An area of land which is drained by particular river and its tributaries is called basin. So this DRC lies in the Congo basin, and this Congo basin actually has to be very fertile, but it is very wet till knees, legs sink in that soil. That's why they use gumboots usually. Okay, that's why here dense forests grow. Most of the 3/4 of the land is covered by forests, very thick forests. Understand? First largest rainforest in the world is in Amazon basin, Brazil, South America, and this the dense forest in the Congo basin is known as the second largest rainforest. And what is the speciality of the trees in this rainforest? Do you know? The trees here grow extensively. Extensively means very tall trees grow here. I am talking about now vegetation. Vegetation means plant life. Very tall trees grow here in this forest, and they remain green throughout the year. The trees here remain green throughout the year. So these forests are called evergreen forests. These forests are known as evergreen forests. They are known as evergreen forests. Ever means forever they are green. They never turn into dry leaves of the trees. That's why they are called evergreen forests. Okay. Then what type of trees grow here? Very tall trees, near up to 20 feet tall trees grow here. Understand? And they form, and their stem is very hard and thick stem, such with broad branches, and these branches knit together forming the roof, which is called canopy. Understand? In this forest, 3 layers of trees grow. First is canopy. 3-layer trees are grown in this forest. What they are called, I am showing. First type is very tall trees. They are called canopy. What do you mean by canopy? These trees have very broad leaves, very big branches, and they are very tall. Understand? So they knit the branches together like the roof, which is known as canopy. So they are called canopy. Next to them grow emergent plants. Emergent plants, which are also having a strong stem, broad leaves. Last comes shrubs, bushes, medicinal plants, shrubs. In this way, 3 layers of trees grow in this forest. Okay, herbs, shrubs, medicinal plants grow, and tall trees, they have very hard stem. this stem of the tree is used for construction purposes. So the names of the trees which grow here are ebony, mahogany, rosewood, teak, etc. Such trees grow which are very useful for building purposes, for making doors, windows, etc. Such trees grow here. Understand? That's why these trees are very important. Then coming next to wildlife. As there are thick forests, we can expect very large number of wild animals. So we are going to learn about wildlife now. Understand? Here we find very rare type of animals. Understand? As this is here we in DRC we find a very thick forest. What are common here? The what are common here? Where wild animals are very common here. Rich wildlife we can find. Rare and endemic species will be found. Endemic species. Endemic species means endemic species of animals. What do you mean by endemic species? Endemic species means the animals which are rarely found, which are found in one particular area, not everywhere. Endemic species are the species of animals which are found in a particular area of land, not everywhere. Got it? They are called endemic species. Understand? Endemic species of animals and rare species are found in these forests. Understand? The common animals found here are pythons, crocodiles, baboons with different types of monkeys, and Congo peacock, special kind of endemic type I told, no? Congo peacock. Okapi, one more type. Okapi, have you heard the name? It is new to you, okapi. Okapi is a kind of animal which has body like zebra and face like horse, which is not found anywhere in the world. Only in DRC forest you find okapi. Such is called endemic species. Understand? Gorillas, chimpanzees, baboons, bonobos. Understand? These are common animals found here. This country, being rich in wildlife, it has so many national parks where such kind of wild animals are protected. Those national parks are 5 of the country's national parks, such as the Garumba National Park, Kauzi Biga National Park, Salonga and Virunga national parks are there, and then Salunga and Uranga national parks are famous for okapis. Here okapis are protected. They are the wildlife reserves for okapis. Understand? So they are taken as wild heritage site. So this is about wildlife, climate. We learned today climate, wildlife and vegetation. 3 things. So here we stop. Tomorrow we will start with agriculture, industries and life of the people, important cities. So these 4 topics are left. What? Agriculture, industries, life of the people and important cities, which we are going to do tomorrow. So here we stop. Climate we learned. Climate is hot, wet and humid. We learnt about vegetation, very rich vegetation. Here we have, here in this forest trees grow in 3 layers. Understand? One is called canopy, second emergent plants, third is shrubs. And forests, here it is the second largest rainforest we can say. First largest rainforest is Amazon rainforest in South America. And here different varieties of rare varieties of animals are found in this forest. Chimpanzees, gorillas, pythons, colorful birds, okapi, Congo peacock, etc. So that there are so many wildlife sanctuaries are there, national parks are there where they protect such wild animals like okapi, which is very rare. We cannot find it anywhere. So here we are stopping and we will start remaining part tomorrow. So thank you children.